Welcome, welcome, welcome. You're in the right place at the right time. It is 12 o'clock and it's time for the Street News Now noon report. And I am broadcasting from Chicago. Dr. Ron, our mentor and fearless leader, Mr. Lee Michaels, is out on assignment on today, so he will not be joining us. But as always, I always like to give a shout out every time I go live. My shout out is to my other mentor, Dr. Hunt. Dr. Hunt and I have been traveling in life together for 30 plus years. And out of the 30 plus years that we have been traveling together, he has been a blessing to both me and my family, as well as I have been a blessing to him and his family. Now, the reason why I talk about my mentor as much as I do is because I want you to understand the value of having a mentor. A mentor is someone that can help you navigate through life, through all of the situations and circumstances that you can encounter. So it's good to have a mentor, somebody that can pray for you, someone that you can pray for to keep you encouraged and motivated. So get a mentor and then get a show so you can shout your mentor out. Well, for those that follow us here on the Street News Now network, you know that we talk about news commentaries each and every time we go live. And I tell you, unfortunately, I have to talk about the orange haired orangutan that they call the President of the United States. He had I guess, a pep rally on last night. For those that were unfortunate to have to watch it like I was, you understand that this was truly a pep rally. A pep rally to be able to motivate the megas and the Republicans that support him throughout Congress and believe and follow him on every word and every situation that he talks about. And I tell you, they are all going down to hell. Okay. I'm just going to say it just like that. They going to hell in a handbasket, as the old folks used to say. I listened to some of the address last night and it was pure D garbage. It was misinformation, it was lies, it was total misleading. As you'll see in my commentary on today, that some of the things that he said need to be fact checked. We talk about fact checking all the time here on Street News Now and in every show. We don't say things that we don't like to be able to back up with facts. And a lot of the things that the president said on last night were totally misleading. And there were a faction of Democrats that were unfortunate and had to sit through this like I did. And now don't get it twisted, you all. I think the Democrats have dropped the ball tremendously. They allowed this whole scenario to materialize and take place. There are situations and circumstances where I think that they should have done some things ahead of time. But I think they set themselves up for this. And I mean by the mismanagement of the United States government. We are totally in a situation that is totally, they have to take their responsibility of credit for not being on top of what they should have been on top of. They allowed this man to get reelected into office. And by doing so, we are now going to have to struggle and suffer the consequences as a country for all the things that this president is doing. Total garbage, misinformation. Some of the Democrats were there holding up signs saying fake, but it's too late. Can't nobody hear what they're saying. Nobody put a camera on them. There might have been some pictures taken from the gallery, but they have no voice. They cannot be heard. the one with the microphone. I've been in the entertainment industry for 50 plus years. And the worst thing in the world you want to do is get into an argument or a conversation with anybody with a microphone. If you've ever gone to a comedy show and you start heckling the comedian, bad move. They're gonna use you as their routine for the rest of the night. And don't get up and go to the bathroom, because then they're gonna talk about you for standing up in the middle of their show. So you understand that the person with the microphone has the power, at least for that moment. So when you allow a person like Trump, who's in broadcasting, his famous saying, "You're fired," he made a reputation out of that. And I was talking with Lee this morning, and we understand that what Trump is famous for is bankrupting businesses. He's filed bankruptcy. He's bankrupt everything that he touched his hands on. To everything that he touched turned to shit. So now he did not destroy the United States his first time in office, but I promise you, he started early enough to be able to bankrupt the United States of America. And he's got 13 of his billionaires, and I don't even want to say they friends. I just say 13 billionaires in his cabinet to help him accomplish this fact. Good news on today. The Supreme Court did not freeze funds for USAID, which provides aid for all over the world. They bring in food, including the United States, seeds, to farmers. And the Supreme Court did not side with President Trump and did not freeze the funds for USAID. So that's good news. I applaud Representative Al Green from Texas on yesterday, because he verbally stood up and shouted out out of order, according to his colleagues on the Republican side, and they asked him to leave. That was so powerful of a statement. I applaud him because he didn't have to sit through this mess for 2, 3 hours. I fell asleep on it 3 times, and I didn't miss a thing. Everything that he was saying was repeat over and over and over and over and over again. So, he's patting himself on the back, and he ain't did nothing. One of the things that he has accomplished, so, if you want to know what he's accomplished, he's put the United States in a trade war with China, Canada, and Mexico, because now his tariffs that he has pushed out there has caused them to put tariffs on us. So everything that he was bragging that he did on last night hasn't done nothing but push us more in economic debt. So if you're not paying attention to what's going on, we get products, goods, and services from all of these countries, and I'm so waiting on Canada to pull the plug on all the electricity that the Eastern Seaboard get. I remember some decades ago when they had a major power failure that happened in Canada, and there were many states, whole states, that didn't have electricity. So they had to help them get their electricity back on so that they can be provided power from Canada. So I'm so waiting on Canada to pull the plug on these states again. How you gonna pick a fight with somebody that we get services from and need services from? But he's done it. So we got a trade war going on. We've got a war against other countries. This man declared the Gulf of America. This man has said that he was going to take back the Panama Canal. He said he was going to fight the country of Greenland. This man is looking for a fight, which he is going to get. And what happens in a fight is that all of you young Americans are going to be drafted, put in the army, put on the front line to fight this war to prove what? To prove what? I mean, I'm too old to be in a war, but I got children and grandchildren that may be still fighting this battle 50 years from now, depending on how big the battle is going to be. And why? Why? He's going to turn a Vegas type Sunset Strip in Israel on the Gaza Strip for what? We don't need to be over there. We got our own Vegas here. We got our own Sunset Strip, as they used to say in the old days. We do not need to be in a battle of any physical fight of any kind. It's so crazy. This trade war is not going to end well at all. We're going to be paying more for products, goods, and services from China, Mexico, and Canada because these countries are not intimidated by the orange haired orangutan. Okay. So this is totally insane, and the Republicans are applauding it and see whatever he says as being good. But who's going to be affected? Their children and their grandchildren. One of the things I also want to talk about on today is this Doge, Doge. It's a con game. Elon Musk has been given the power to investigate waste of spending in the United States. Now, I granted we may have some things that should be adjusted and taken care of, but it's a con game. One of the things that he said that he found was a contract that was spending $2.2 billion. That was a contract that expired when President Biden left office, but he's taking credit for finding it, like he did something. So it's a con game. I hope you people are hearing and need to wake up and understand what's going on. We are being faked out and being put in a Ponzi situation where all the money that he finds he gets to keep. Where they do that at? If he's supposed to be saving us some money, why not put it back into the United States people who put it into the government in the first place? Okay. I just saw something before going on the air that they call Medicare a Ponzi scheme. So that's the setup to be able to take money, some more money out of the Medicare system and the Medicaid system and feed it into whose pocket? If the people put money into this system needs to serve the people that are old enough to receive benefits. Okay. That includes me. I'm old enough to receive benefits. But if these billionaires keep on picking our pockets right before our eyes, we're going to wind up in a situation where I'll be sitting back on the sideline talking about, I told you so. But I want you people to listen and understand. We are under attack from the inside. Our government is attacking the people that put them in office. That's us. Okay? Whether I voted for them or not, they're supposed to serve and protect people like myself that were born and raised in this country, even though they don't say I'm a human being, because the Dred Scott law says that if I've got any ounce of black blood in me, or colored blood in me, or African American blood in me, then I'm not a human being. And they're treating me as such. I have no benefits that they will not take away from me or you. And if you're a senior citizen, they're coming for your money too. Okay. Look, last but not least, I want to talk about the disgrace that took place in the White House. How a visitor president from another country, Zelensky, came here to sit down and to negotiate with our government to continue getting help, to continue getting benefits to help his people. He's been in a battle for 3 whole years. And he has been on the battle lines for 3 whole years trying to save lives in his country. So what does our government do? Oh, we want your mineral rights. So they took an opportunity to gangster mineral rights. From what I understand, those mineral rights will benefit Elon Musk because he makes electric cars. So he wants those mineral rights to be able to, you know, feed into batteries of his electric cars. But at the end of the day, this man got to go home and still fight a war against Russia, which now we are best friends with. Our government is now best friends with the Russian government. Where did this story go wrong? We are totally on the wrong side of this situation. And to disrespect and to disgrace this man who came here for continued help and support to piss in his cornflakes is totally, totally a disgrace. We are not that people or those people, but our rich and famous are. This is what we're seeing in the news today. And this ain't fake news, baby. This is the real deal. So I just want you guys to think about some of the things that have been said today. If you had the displeasure of sitting through that pep rally on last night with the misinformation, I feel sorry for you. I saw something that representative from Texas, Jasmine Crockett said, and she said, boy, when did we become best friends with Russia? You know, why are all the things that they're saying that comes out of this man's mouth being taken as the truth? That's a legitimate question. Fact check what he is saying, find out for yourself, and then begin the process of trying to set up some things that can help you, because we're in trouble and we got nothing but trouble ahead of us. I want to invite you guys to go over to our website, streetnewsnow.com. When you get over there, I want you to, if you're interested in filling out a form to become a broadcaster on this network, fill out the form. Someone will get in contact with you and they will help you to be able to uh, set up your show, help you understand what it is to run a show, and we can help you pick a time slot that will be best for your show. So all these things can happen right here on Street News Now. We're looking for more broadcasters. If you want to be a reporter out in the street, please join us. We got a time slot for you. We got a place for you. Come and join us. Be a part of what's going on. We are always looking for broadcasters to come on and be a part of what we got going on here. I just want to say thank you guys for taking time out of your day, out of your time to listen to what we got going on. We got more things coming up. So please, please don't forget about us. Spread the news while you're here. Please hit that like, that subscribe button. Share the show with somebody. Put it on your social media so people can see, oh, there's Dr. Ron over there doing some more stuff. I'm here every Wednesday at 12 noon. And most of the time, Lee is here with me. So please, if you don't like what we're doing, tell somebody anyway. Look at these fools. But if you like what we're doing, tell somebody. Look at these fools. Join us each and every Wednesday. And I look forward to seeing you guys next week. Same time, same station. So you guys be careful, stay safe out there. And I look forward to seeing you guys soon. Take care.